Well, I hope you're all enjoying based Italian, setting off all the right tosspots, boys and girls, because I know I am. Yep, Giorgia Meloni and her new government are sending the media into shit fits of rage not seen since Trump took office, because nothing's gonna beat that, is it? This, though, I absolutely love, and to top it all off, they're also anti-EU, so it's like a double bonus right there. In fact, I'm yet to hear anything they say that I would disagree with, but I will say one thing, and that is this speech I'll play in a moment makes me jealous. This because while we have small parties like Brothers of Italy once was, our election system, media and political parties would never allow a new party to rise to the top. I mean, if you think Tories, Labour and all that would allow a small right-leaning party to actually win an election here, I want some of the crack you're smoking, because it must be bloody great. We live in the illusion of democracy, as many will know, and the rest will eventually realise. In Italy, though, it could be different, because this small party has won and is saying a lot of the right things, as you likely know. Of course, time will tell if it's all talk or not, because remember, Boris talked a good game, then went full globalist retard on us.
But also that we're building back better together, and building back greener, and building back fairer, and building back more equal, and how shall I, more, in a more gender-neutral and perhaps a more feminine way. How about that?
There, though, there is a bit of hope, because when looking, I couldn't actually find any connection this Meloni woman has with the WEF. That is always good news, but as I said, time will tell on all this. Though, to be honest, the rhetoric she spouts is not exactly WEF approved, I'm sure you've noticed, because she supports the nuclear family and biological sanity, as you can see here.
Potrei farne tante altre di queste domande. A monte c'è quella che ci facciamo oggi: perché la famiglia è un nemico? Perché la famiglia fa così paura? C'è una risposta unica per tutte queste domande: perché ci definisce, perché è la nostra identità, perché tutto quello che ci definisce in questo tempo è un nemico, per chi vorrebbe che non avessimo più un'identità e che fossimo solamente schiavi, consumatori perfetti. E allora è sotto attacco l'identità nazionale, è sotto attacco l'identità religiosa, è sotto attacco l'identità di genere, è sotto attacco l'identità familiare. Non devo potermi definire italiana, cristiana, donna, madre, no. Io devo essere cittadino X, genere X, genitore 1, genitore 2, devo essere un numero. Perché quando sarò solamente un numero, quando non avrò più un'identità, quando non avrò più radici, beh, allora sarò lo schiavo perfetto in balia della grande speculazione finanziaria, il consumatore perfetto. Questa è la ragione per la quale oggi noi facciamo tanta paura. Questa è la ragione per la quale oggi questo appuntamento fa tanta paura. Perché noi non vogliamo essere dei numeri, noi siamo qui per dire che noi non siamo dei numeri, noi difenderemo il valore della persona umana, di ogni singola persona umana, perché ognuno di noi ha un codice genetico unico e irripetibile. E questo, piaccia o no, ha del sacro. Lo difenderemo, difenderemo Dio, la patria e la famiglia, che fanno tanto schifo a qualcuno. Lo faremo per difendere la nostra libertà, perché noi non saremo mai schiavi e semplici consumatori in balia della speculazione finanziaria. Ecco la nostra missione, ecco perché oggi sono venuta qui. Scriveva Chesterton ormai più di un secolo fa, vediamo se ve lo trovo: fuochi verranno attizzati per dimostrare che 2 più 2 fa 4. Spade verranno sguainate per dimostrare che le foglie sono verdi in estate. Quel tempo è arrivato, signori, siamo pronti. Grazie. Potrei farne tante altre di queste domande. A monte c'è quella che ci facciamo oggi: perché la famiglia è un nemico? Perché la famiglia fa così paura?
Yep, that there is a woman after my own heart, I don't mind saying, and would make me want to be Italian if I didn't love being British so much. This has naturally set off every left-wing tosspot in the Western media, which only makes me like her even more. In fact, they're actually running around calling her fascist, but if what she said is fascist, then you can call me a fascist every day. I literally agree with everything she said in that. Now, something I gotta say is that this is also coming from the likes of Ursula von der Leyen on her back, which you've really gotta love, ain't ya? I mean, she's calling a democratically elected Prime Minister a fascist, despite being the unelected spunk trumpet president of a European superstate. This you couldn't make up if you bloody tried. Oh, and let's not forget that the EU publicly try and bully countries into toeing the line by weaponising their funding, despite the EU making none of it themselves. This we've seen with Hungary recently, where they plan to withhold funding, which obviously to some looks a bit fascist to say the bloody least.
If things go in a difficult direction, I've spoken about Hungary and Poland, we have tools, we have tools, we have tools.
Of course, though, this Maloney woman ain't fascist in any sense of the word, and given some of the softer language used in recent times, calling them fascists is actually laughable. But I guess we must remember, the media are dirty smear merchants, so it's literally what they do. Plus, if you're anything right of Jeremy Corbyn or Karl Marx, you're hard right these days, so their words literally mean nothing, do they? But before I go, guys, I am interested in hearing what you lot have to say about this new Italian-based government that's over there. Do you think they'll stick to what they have said, or do you think they'll do a Boris Johnson on Italy? Let me know down in the comment section below.